Even teachers are not speaking English there. Yeah. In my city also. So I am learning this language, and as much as I can, I try to speak English with my students, because I always make them understand that don't take it as a subject, because it's a language also. And when you will grown up, and when you will try to find any job, so that time you will not need to join any spoken classes if you are focusing now. So my students have good catching power, and they have started talking to me in English. So I feel very proud. That's why I'm here and I'm learning. Yeah.
Yes, same here. Mm, I think, as I mentioned, how much fear I had then back, it's now. It is so many. Even I have also observed so many changes in my own personality from every perspective. Talking to the people, because when we talk in the Hindi, so we use very randomly, but when we
Hmm.
talk in the English, so we come in the decorum, in very well defined manners. Because in the Hindi, we say whatever come to our mind, but in English
Yes.
we have to speak very to the point to communicate our thought.
Yes.
Okay, okay, I think we should give our intro.
Yeah, definitely. So first, yes, I would like to give
Ladies
privilege to
first.
you. Okay. But I don't think so. Anyone can. Yeah, but thank you that you have given me this golden opportunity to introduce myself. So I'm really glad to connect with you. I'm Anjana. I'm connecting to you from UP, district Farrukhabad. I'm originally from Kanpur, and I got married in Farrukhabad. I completed my post graduation in English literature from Kanpur University. And if I talk about my hobbies, so I love teaching and listening to music. Apart from that, I run a YouTube channel. Its name is Anjana Educational Videos. And I'm very hardworking and amiable person. That's it.
Yes, nice to hear. And resonating bell. And so now it's my part. So my name is Rajpal. I'm also from the UP. I completed my master with political science last year, and my hobbies are reading books, diary writing, practicing yoga. Additionally, I'm preparing for the civil services. So it is all about me. Thank you.
Okay, that's lovely. And how long have you been learning this language?
Actually, there is I mean, I'm also confused to tell that for how long times I have been learning this language, because I came on the Skype on the New Year, but I
Hmm.
didn't have the groups like the meetup, and I joined the
Hmm.
meetup in the March month, but I start my journey in the October month. So I'm confused. What should I tell the I mean other learners, that what should I say? But generally I say that I'm learning this language. I would say I start in the October, so it is almost a 1 year, you can see.
Yeah, that's good. Same here. I started my speaking journey last year. Even as I told you in my introduction, that I completed my post graduation in English literature, but I was not fluent. I never practiced over this language. That's why I was zero at speaking last year. To be very honest, I would like to say that I have been teaching for a long time, so it was easy for me to teach anybody, like grammar pattern. I can say, like, I used to teach in a school, so there I used to take class 1 to 8th class. So when we teach students, we need some grammar, and as a
Right.
subject, like I was teaching there, but I never focused on speaking. I used to think that I can never speak because I'm not surrounded
Yes.
with English environment. So this was my bad mentality, I would like to say. But now when I started believing in myself, that no, this is a language everybody can speak. So yeah,
Yes.
nowadays I can say that I'm practicing, I'm learning, and day by day I'm getting improvement. That's why I'm here
Yes.
and talking with you, like I'm practicing with you. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Right. Yes. So I think same here. I also, I mean, when I was in graduation, so I also had the English literature. I mean, two English. We have the two English, English
Hmm.
general and English literature. I also had, but I didn't. You can say go to my college because of the Corona, because Corona was there. And when I came to my master, so I start, the preparation. But not just start. I just thought to prepare for the civil services, and then because in the civil services we have to choose an optional subject.
Yes.
So I thought, I think I should pick up the political science, because I love the political science, but I was little bit inclined toward the English literature. but I left the English literature and for my 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 master, and I also started last year in the October month. And as I mentioned that I came on the Skype on the new year because I have the YouTube channel also. So one of my subscriber add me into into
Hmm.
meetup group in the March month, but I came on the Skype in the new year. So this is I think confusing even for me. But yesterday tomorrow I will complete the 1 year of English journey. But nowadays I'm confused. What is the level of categorized to the someone? Who is the beginner, who is the mediate level, who intermediate level, who is the advanced level, like that. So do you have any category? Because people ask me generally that at which level you are. I say I'm just a beginner. So do you have the idea what is the category of the categorized to someone else that you are at this level? Because I don't believe in that. I don't believe neither categorizing nor like because what happens sometimes when we talk to someone else, so people say that I'm at this level, so I feel very uncomfortable at that moment, because when you are categorizing yourself that I'm at this level, it means that arrogance is with you. And so what do you think about the categorizing to the someone else? And what do you think that is this right to categorize to ourselves that we are in this group?
Yes, everyone has different opinions
Yes,
about anything. Yes, I would like to say, but yes, if I talk about myself, so in my perspective, I think that beginner is that level like you don't know language, okay, and it's
right,
just you want to learn this language, and you don't have knowledge about basic knowledge.
right.
Just a minute, डॉल अंदर जाके पढ़ लो, डिस्टर्बिंग हो रहा. So if you have
Yes,
डॉटर पढ़ रही
yes, you
है
know.
एक्चुअली, सो बोल रही थी, डिस्टर्ब कर रहा था. So
Yes,
I
so you can.
think like if you are at beginner level, and so I would like to say that you are learning basic language, basic English,
Yes,
like how to frame sentences, how to express yourself. And sometimes a beginner, I can say that they have hesitation and they
yes,
don't know that how to express themselves, how to make eye contact, and they know words but they are feeling uncomfortable to express. So these are
sure.
the symptoms of, I can say that these are beginners. But intermediate level, I would like to say that now I am talking to you, so I can say that I am fully confident. I am not feeling hesitation and I'm not feeling shy. You are not feeling shy. You are too comfortable to talk with me and you can express your ideas very well. So I would like to say this is the like intermediate phase. And advanced learner, I would like to say like there are tutor. We see, many conversational videos we can see
Right.
on YouTube. There are so many conversational videos. So like if they are not making mistakes and they are using good vocabulary, advanced structure, so these are like on category of advanced learner, I think so. Yeah, so this is
Yes, you are
how
right.
I
Yes, you are right.
say.
I asked the same questions to one lady. She is something good at the speaking level. So she give very same to same the definition whatever you have mentioned about that. Very same. There was no nothing like unlike. So she
Hmm.
also gave me same presentation that how we project to someone else that at what level the someone is. Um, yes. So like let us suppose if we have to go to the advanced level, you know the grade, so what we should do, because now I'm looking forward.
Yes, yes. So I would like to say that I also love this language very much, and even I can pass my whole time with this language, and I can listen, I can speak, but because of lack of time, I don't have so much time to improve my English. So I always want to prefer on speaking only, because I think that if you want to learn advanced English, so you should listen more and more advanced
Yes,
tutor, native speaker, movies, advanced like phrases and idioms you should learn. After that, you should use also, not only learn, because learning is waste total if you are not using while talking to somebody. Yeah.
right,
So
yes,
if
right.
you are watching any advanced podcast, you can watch. There are many good words and phrases, idioms you can use in your conversation because it
Yes,
sounds very advanced. Yeah,
yeah,
because your words are something different, something advanced. So you can follow this, and you can make one video daily with a very, like, you can add some few words only, because this is how you will learn many words. Because in
yeah,
one day, if you try to learn many words, you will forget. But if you are learning five minimum words, you are learning and you are using also, so that is how you will have in your memory, and you will not forget, and you can see that yes, you are getting improvement, and your uh, like speaking style is changing day by day. Yeah.
so, okay. Let me ask you one question, because when I start my own journey, I was, so much you can seated with the fear, that how to start this journey. Even I used to drop the message to the YouTubers, and so what happened when I used to talk to them. So I cut the call in the mid because I was not so confident. So I want to ask you, because
Really?
when we yes, really. And so what happened? What I'm asking, but now I feel sometime, because when I watch my own videos, which is the previously videos, so I feel like how I was so dumb, dumb in the sense that how I was so scared of this language, because because reality was that I was not so dedicated for that. When I
Hmm.
start by devoting, investing my time in that language, it's become more easier, because only when talk to the those who are very beginner, so they say that they are uncomfortable, they
Yes.
don't know how to make the sentence structure. So I realized my own time that how I was so like you know so when you start your journey, so what was your feeling, and what are the, you can, I would say, the challenges you face during your journey? When did you start?
Yeah, it's very beautiful question, and I always realize that how was my condition when I started my speaking journey, and now I feel so comfortable. So yes, I would like to say that it's our second language. It's not our
Yes,
mother tongue. That's why we always feel fear and we scared to speak this language. So
yeah,
I am also a human being. So it was not easy for me when I started my speaking journey with other, because I am surrounded with fully Hindi environment, and I have nobody, even my friend, they are good at English as a subject only, and they never
same,
prefer to speak in English. They
same here.
always avoid to speak in English. So it was really challenging for me. So when I started talking with any learner, so I used to think a lot, you know, like before connecting with someone, I used to think that how will I ask questions and how will I reply? What will I talk? So I used to think like an interview. Before attempt any interview, any person, any student is so worried, so anxious that
Yes,
I don't know that what will happen, what type of questions they will ask, and I will be able to speak or not, reply or not, right? So it used to happen with me. And when I used to connect with somebody, so like whatever questions I had prepared, I used to forget that time. Like
same,
that
same.
time, whatever I had in my mind, so that I used, and otherwise, whatever words and sentences I used to remember, like used to mug up, I used to forget. So it happened with me initially, but now I don't think so. Like I just, anybody can call me and I just click and I can say that, and now I'm able to talk with you. Otherwise, initially I used to think a lot. Before joining with someone, I used to think. After that, I was able to connect. So
It was like
it's
yeah,
all, yes, it all depends on practice. And yes, if you are get into the habit of anything, so yes, it's common for us.
yes, you are right. Actually, but now what happened with me, when I talk to, I mean, my own family member, so sometimes in the flow the English words come to my, in my, you can say, my mouth, and so because they
Yes,
are not
because we are
aware about
habitual.
this. Yes,
Hmm.
this has become the habit, a kind of, and I think it's not like that we don't know about this language, we know, but during the school times, even my own college time, we had this English as a subject, not
Yes.
as a but even, I mean, so many learners are from the English medium. They are good at the writing, but they are not
Hmm.
good at this part.
Yes,
And
yes, of course. There are so many students, even I teach many students, they come from English medium school, but they are, just name for, schools are for name only, English medium.
yes,
Even
same.
teachers are not speaking English there. Yeah.
Yes,
In my city
yes,
also. So I am learning this language, and as much as I can, I try to speak English with my students, because I always make them understand that don't take it as a subject, because it's a language also. And when you will grown up, and when you will try to find any job, so that time you will not need to join any spoken classes if you are focusing now. So my students have good catching power, and they have started talking to me in English. So I feel very proud. That's why I'm here and I'm learning. Yeah.
yes, same here. Mm, I think, as I mentioned, how much fear I had then back, it's now. It is so many. Even I have also observed so many changes in my own personality from every perspective. Talking to the people, because when we talk in the Hindi, so we use very randomly, but when we
Hmm.
talk in the English, so we communicate in the decorum, in very well defined manners. Because in the Hindi we say whatever come to our mind, but in English
Yes.
we have to speak very to the point to communicate our thought.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes. Hmm. Because like we can deliver our lecture, we can express our thoughts and ideas. But main thing is like how to present yourself. This matters a lot. This makes us different, because there are so many channels, and I can say that they are talking about like how to improve English, how can you improve English, and they are talking about any multiple topics also. But what is the difference we find, like how they present themselves.
yes,
Yeah, so this thing matters a lot. And yes, I would like to say that this is how we always judge a person, that his speaking is good, her speaking is good. Because like I know grammar, okay, I'm talking to you. But if I talk about any particular topic, so I'm not sure that what will be your opinions, what will be my opinions. Because to present about any particular topic, this is a real, a different thing. Like
yes,
in our school we used to write an essay. So if we are writing about any essay in Hindi or in English, so if there are 10 students, okay, so all will have their different ideas, different writing way. Some will have, simple words, simple sentences, and some will have, good and great sentences. In the same way, it is happening. Like we watch any conversational video, so this thing really matters a lot. That how you present about that topic. Yeah.
yes. So tell me, where are you working as of now on your English language?
Now, like as I told you, that I don't have so much time initially, but because I was so worried, like I wanted to speak. So that time, when I started my YouTube channel last year, so that time I was not so much busy, because I didn't go out for teaching, because nowadays I have started going outside for teaching. That's why I don't have time. So only when I
Yes,
teach students, I can say that time I pass my time teaching in reading and writing, I can say. Otherwise I don't have my personal free time for improving myself. So whatever limited time I have, I just practice, and nothing I'm doing.
yes. Yes, actually, in my case too, I have reduced my time a lot. Previously, when I start then web, so I used to talk around around 1 or 2 hour, you know, between that. But I have reduced it to the 30 minutes. But today is the Sunday, so I took this is the second session. First was only the 15 minutes. So I have reduced time a lot because I'm not able to find out where I should I work, and even my own exam is very near, next year. So I have reduced my time for that.
Okay. So you are preparing for any competitive exam?
Yes, civil services, civil services.
Oh wow, that's good. So
Yes,
I wish that you get success day by day, and
yes,
I wish that you may complete your whole dream. So it was really wonderful conversation with you. I enjoyed a lot, and you asked a very good questions. Okay.
Yes, I also learn. I also learn a lot from you. Even I, as I just mentioned that I tried to connect you, but I couldn't. But you can say that it is the coincidence that I
Yeah.
connect to. And thank you for I mean talking to me, because what I feel generally that I mean there are so many in the, I would say, the learners. I am meeting with them very coincidentally. I try, even in the past I used to try to connect them, but due to maybe the reason, maybe anything else, I couldn't talk to them. But now I think I'm meeting them very suddenly, very
I
quickly.
may I must say that you are a lucky person. That's why it's
Yes,
happening with
I believe.
you. Yeah.
Yes, I too believe.
Okay.
Yesterday I talked to one lady. That was also I met coincidentally, very suddenly.
Okay.
So I also told the same things to her. And so yes,
Okay. Now I'd like to end up the session, and it was really wonderful conversation with you. So okay. Bye
thanks.
bye.